Glenn was well aware that the singing on his recordings was a real problem, as was the squeaking of his famous piano chair. And recording engineers did anything they could to try to minimize these, and they never entirely succeeded. Glenn thought that singing along was a terrible habit and one that he'd like to break, but he thought that he played less well without it. And it was just one of those things, you know, the same way you expected certain things from various other great artists. You know, it was, I think, and I think he would agree, it was an imperfection in his playing, and it was one that he'd like to get rid of. But he was honest enough with himself to realize that something in him needed that, and needed to forget about it if he was going to really, you know, do the whole thing. I mean, I would say that Glenn was in sort of an ecstatic transport during a lot of his performances. I mean, when you look at him, he's almost autoerotic. I mean, this is somebody who is just absolutely in a state of his own, doing the thing he loves the most, and clearly having, you know, a major and profound reaction to it, as he is also making it happen. I mean, it's a little bit like, you know, I mean, it's a cliched analogy, but it's a little like a house of mirrors. You know, he's putting it out, he's taking back, it bounces, it reverberates, but he's clearly deeply, deeply emotionally involved, and sometimes conducting, sometimes humming, sometimes doing all of this. And I think it's because the music is having such a profound effect, which he is reinforcing with his continued playing.